Good morning, everyone. My name is Jackie. Welcome to Fit and Functional 1-2. You won't need any equipment today, just your body and a chair, and maybe have some water nearby. If you do have weights at home, you're more than welcome to add them into any exercise that we're going to do today. First, let's start with a march. I want you sitting up nice and tall, shoulders on top of those hips. Make sure that you have a nice tall spine and pump your arms. We're just focusing on lifting those toes up off the ground right now. Good. We're going to turn this into an out, out, in, in. There you go. Warming up those hips. Still with that tall posture. Out, out, in. Great job. Let's take it back to the march. Good. Maybe you start to lift those knees just a little higher. We got to count at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and shake that out. I want you to take your chin to your left shoulder. Then let's take it to the right. Let's get some fluid in that upper body. Nice, tall back, and happy spine. Good. Yes and no. Good. Then going to that. Yes. Take the chin to the chest. Take it up. Good. Yes, we're gonna have a great workout. Stretching it out. All the way back up. One more. Let's move into shoulder rolls. Forward to me. Good. Making sure that you're drawing that circle with your shoulders all the way back and try to get up all the way up to those ears. Let's take it back. Great. Big circles. All right, now we're gonna start to move through that spine. Hands to your knees, push that spine back, and then hands to your hips and poke your chest out. So a seated cat and cow is what this is called. Making sure that we are bending and flexing through the spine, starting to warm up the back, open up the chest when we come forward. Let's do 2 more of those. And up. It's a good stretch. And this is your last one. Good. We're going to turn this into a little torso twist. So, hands up right here in front of you. And just a little one. We're still warming up. In that second round, we'll get a little bigger. Good. You can turn your eyes with your body or keep them right on me. Get a little bounce in it. Maybe you can add a little extra fun to your workout. I want you to extend through the arms now. Reaching across the body. Opening up that fist. Perfect. You got to count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go into a heel toe now. And what I want you to do is take that right leg and stick it all the way out. Fully extend through that leg. Bring the toe back. Alternate left, forward, and all the way back. Alternating again. You're going to go right and left and right and left. So I'm sticking my leg all the way out as far as I can into that heel dig. Pushing away. If you want, you can add some arms. Good. Out and in. Out. Let's make it double time. Out, in. Good work. Warming up the back of those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Heel, toe. Heel, toe. Lifting up from the bottom. Warming up those calves and those ankles now. heel, toe, heel, toe. Great. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. I want to take it all the way back to the top. We're going for that march. This might look a little bigger this time. Good. Remember that tall posture? Nice and tall, like somebody's pulling you up from the ceiling. You can make your arms bigger if you'd like, or keep them nice and tight. We're gonna switch this into an out, out, in, in. Opening up those hips. We're got a little coordination too. Cognition is an important part about your exercise also. 3, 2, and 1. Back step march to the middle. Good, let's get big. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Back to that neck turn. Right, left, and right. Left, back to those yes and no's. And right. Left. And right. Can you look a little further behind you? Good. Now we're gonna move into the yes, chin to chest. And up. Good. Don't stay there too long. I want you to make sure that you're getting nice and warm. And we're not fully warm just yet. So we're going to make sure that we're going to be continually fluidly moving through your workout. Good. Let's do one more. And we're going to work through the torso twist now. So hands in tight. Turn. Good. This twist might be a little bigger. Good, side to side, or your eyes are on me. Perfect. Let's reach through now, across the body. Can you throw it? We're gonna warm up those hands now. Throw it. Good, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Shake it out. Good. Cat and cow. Hands on those knees. Push the spine back behind you. Then bring those hands to your hips and poke out that chest. Knees. Good. Now to hips. All the way out. And to knees. We've got 2 more. To your hips. Last one, the knees. And then bring it to your hips. Good. We're going to go for that heel toe extension. So you're going to come out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Remember, you can add arms if you'd like. Out, in, out. Pushing down and away, down and away. Out, in, out, in. Now, we got to roll into that double time. Are you ready? Let's kick it up right here. Come on. Out, in. Nice. Generating that heat throughout that body. Push it. There you go. Push away. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Feet here right underneath those knees. Heels. Now lift the toes. Heels. Now lift the toes. Heels. Lift the toes. Heels. Lift the toes. 2 more. Heels. Lift the toes. Last one. Heels. Lift the toes. Good. Shaking that out. All right, I think we're nice and warm. We're going to move into our first set of exercises. And that first one is going to be a jack first. So we're going to get that heart pumping. And then we're going to work on some strength exercises. And you can do this all with your body weight or you can add your weights into those strength exercises. The first one is going to be a jack. So we're going to step out to the side and bring those hands up, and then step out to the side to your right and bring those hands all the way up to the top. If you need a modification for those shoulders, then I just need you to bring them to the front to me, and then bring it back, and then bring it front and back. Let's get started. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. Up and in, up and in. Just get used to the movement first, and then we may speed it up a little bit. Whatever you're capable of is exactly what I want you to do. You're here with me, and that excites me from the start. Good. Here we go. Let's try to kick it up. Good. Stepping out and reaching. You're so close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! That's good. Good. All right, we're gonna move into our second exercise. Your hands are gonna start right here. Palms are up, and we're gonna push. Bring it down. Push. Bring it down. If you need to, what are we gonna do? Push forward. Bring it down. Forward. Bring it in. Okay? All right. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push it up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. If it becomes too much anytime, you can always switch to one arm. Same with going forward. Keep moving. Still the same tempo. There you go. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. All right. Our third exercise in this first series is going to be for your back. So I want your hands to be right here, right outside of your temples. And what we're going to do is we're going to open and close. Open and close. Now what I want you to think about is bending in and bringing those elbows together in the front so you can really activate that chest. And then when you're opening, I want you to bring those shoulder blades together back there to make sure that you're hugging that spine, okay? Big stretch in between the front side and the back side of that body. All right, let's get ready. Hands are up, and we're gonna open and close in 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, close, open, close, open, close. That posture still comes into place here. Sitting up nice and tall. And if you can't be up this high, then you're gonna go right here. There you go. Something for everybody. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now show up how strong you are. There you go. All right, guess what? We're going back to the top. We gotta do that again. So jacks are first. We're gonna start nice and slow, and then add a little double time before the end. And that is totally an option. You don't need to do that. You can stay right there in the beginning with that baseline move. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to the left, out, and in, out, and in. Full extension to the top. Try to get those hands together. Remember, your modification is right here in the front. Same movement, just protecting those shoulders. Good. Out, in, out, in, out, in. So close. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Maybe a little shoulder roll in there. All right. Hands are going to go on top of the shoulders now. And we're gonna raise the roof. We're gonna push to the ceiling, all right? Here we go. Starting right here. Remember that modification is to push forward if you need some. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Push, come down. Push, down. Push, down. Push, down. Push, down. The shoulders are heating up. You've got it. Good. Push. Push. So close. Here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Big stretch. Opening up that chest to the front. Reach behind you. And then reach to me. Getting that back and chest ready for our next move. Okay, last one. Last time we're going to do it. Hands up here. Or if you're able, you're going to lift them up a little bit higher, okay? So that elbow is in line with the shoulder. We're going to open and close. Or you're here, open and close. Here we go. 3, 2, ready to rock, and 1. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open. Good job. Still tall posture. Bring those shoulder blades back there. Here we are. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't put you off those muscles. Nice job. Good job. Beautiful. Shake it out. Okay. Get some water if you need to. We're going to move into our second segment, which is a lower body focus. So, what we're going to do is kind of like jack, but now we've got that skater position. So we're going to make sure that we're working the outside of the leg here. And to warm that up, what we're going to do is sit back in our chair just a little bit, and you're going to squeeze through the glutes. So you're going to see me lift when I'm squeezing my glutes because I'm coming off the chair, squeezing tight here, and then coming back down to the bottom. So we're going to start that first by squeezing, releasing, squeezing, releasing, squeezing, releasing, okay? All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Keep going, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. So close, squeeze, release. 2 more, squeeze, release, squeeze, and release. Good job. All right, we're going to move on to our second exercise now, and that is going to be a step forward, a step back, and a knee raise, okay? Step forward with the left side, step back, and a knee raise to hold. All right, let's start with that right side in 3, 2, and 1. Take it out, bring it in, and lift. Release. Left side, take it out, bring it in, hold, and release. Left out, left in, left lift, and hold. Release. Right side. I'm wrong. This is your left side. Hold it. And release. Can we move a little faster? Let's go with that right side first. Out, in, up, and hold. Release. Other side. Out, in, up, and hold. Release. Right side. Out, in, up, and hold. Release. Left side. Out, in, up, and hold. Release. Right side. Out, in, up, and hold. Release. Left side. Out, in, up, and hold. 1 more each side. Left, right side. Hold it. Release. Last one. Out, in, up, and hold. Release. Good. All right, our next one. We're going to go out to the side and push. Bring it in. We got to alternate. Other side. Out to the side. Push. Bring it in. All the way in. Reset. Out to the side. Come with me. And push. Bring it in. And switch. In, out. Push. Bring it in. In. Reset. Outside. And push. Good. Bring it in. And switch. Out. And push. In. Bring it in. Switch. Push. push. In. Bring it in. Out. Push. Good. Getting a little hinge pattern there. Working that lower back and that core by moving away from the center of your body. In. Out. And push. Good. I want to do one more each side. In. Out. And push. And bring it all the way in. Good. Shake that out. I got news. We're going to stand up and try to do that. Now, all of the moves that we just did are going to be modified into a standing version. So if you just want to stay in your chair, absolutely stay in your chair and do everything we just did, and I'll remind you of those exercises. The first one is that glute squeeze, right? Lift because you're squeezing so hard, you got to come off the chair. That's our first exercise. Our second one was an out, in, and hold, okay? Third one was an out, a push, bring it in, an out, and push, bring it in. Good. For everybody else, we're gonna work on some sit to stands. I need 6. Everybody can work on this at the same time. Whether you're just lifting your hips, whether you're pushing off your thighs, whether you're crossing your arms across your chest, or if you'd like an even more of a challenge, I want you to reach overhead and then stand up. Now, only what you're capable of. Remember, showing up is the hardest part. So I'm glad you're here. Now, let's work on those sit to stands. And then that last one, we're gonna stay standing so that we can perform some standing exercises. I would love to have 6 here, all right? And we're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. Pushing all the way up. Full extension of those hips at the top, and then lowering back down nice and slowly. We've got 5 more. Big push. Great. Back down. And we're gonna do that again. All the way up. And back down. Good. Push from the bottom. Rooting those feet into the ground so you're nice and strong and steady. Last 2. We might have gotten a bonus in there. Nothing wrong with that. Good. This is your last one. If you're gonna stand with me, I would love for you to stay standing. If you'd like to sit, you can absolutely do that also. All right. We are going to go behind our chair so that we have stability. This is our friend, right? If you need to hold on, that's exactly what I would love for you to do. I'm gonna move this chair to the side so you can see what I'm doing exactly. And our first move is going to be a skater. If you're in your chair, you're gonna do that glute squeeze. If you're standing up, we're gonna work on a little bit of balance work. So on your feet, I'm gonna take that right leg behind my left, and then I'm gonna shift that weight forward. Taking my left leg behind my right, and shifting up and forward. A curtsy, if you will, or a skater, right? Think of that Olympic skater. You can hold on to your chair for stability, or where I want you to eventually be is without that chair and working on that balance. Let's start. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Behind. Now, if you're in the chair, you're still working on that glute squeeze. I just need you to squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Good. If we're holding on, we can still use and activate our arm. Reach as far as you can with those feet behind you. Good. Stay here. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake that out. Good work. You should give yourself a high five. That was excellent. All right. If you're in your chair, you're going to step forward, back, knee raise. If you're standing with me, what I would love for you to do is take your left leg back behind you, and then I want you to drive your knee up and hold. A little balance work. You can reset if you'd like. This is also an option. Just shifting that weight back, and then knee lift and hold. Or we're gonna drop that knee in, and knee lift and hold. 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. Ready? Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Left side, steps back, bring that knee up and hold. Longer than you want to. Go ahead and step back again. And we're gonna hold for a count of 3, 2, and 1. Step back. Pull it up. 3, 2, and 1. Or just shift that weight. Pull it up. 3, 2, and 1. Step back. 3, 2, 1. Step back. Pull it up. 2, 1. Step back. Bring it up. 3, 2, and 1. 2 more. 3, 2, and 1. Last one. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake that out. That stabilizing leg might be a little warm. All right, we're gonna move to the other side of your body. Holding onto that chair. All right, I'm gonna step back with my right and lift that right knee. We've got 8 total in 3, 2, and 1. Step back, pull it up and hold. Back, up and hold. 3, 2, and 1. I didn't hold it long enough in that first one, did I? Pull it up. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Pull it up. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Now, if you're feeling a little wobbly, pull it up. I want you to step back a little wider, not longer, wider. As wide as your hips. Good. We've got 3 more. Step back, lift your knee. Remember, you have the option to drop that knee in or just shift your weight and pull it up. How are you doing? In the chairs, if you're in the chair still getting that good hold, right? Last one is right here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake that out. Nice job. We're gonna go back to our chair and start our last workout, our last 3 exercises, okay? The first one is gonna be fast feet and freeze. Fast feet and freeze. Good. Our second exercise is going to be a front to lateral raise. So we're gonna bring our arms up to the front and then we're gonna bring them out to the side. Up to the front here and then back and out to the side. Our last one, yes, I said it, our last exercise is going to be our oblique strength move here. So we're going to shift side to side, making sure that we're really activating the sides of that core, which is really important for balance and stability, okay? All right, I'll remind you, don't worry. Fast feet is first. We're going to move those feet as fast as we can, just making sure that the toes are off the floor. And then we're going to freeze when I say freeze. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Fast feet. Move those feet as fast as you can. You're in the best race of your life, and you've got to get all the way to the finish line, but first you're going to freeze. Good. And fast feet again. Give it to me all you got. Pumping those arms, making sure that those toes are coming off the ground. Move it, move it, move it. You've got it. Somebody's coming up behind you. Run faster, but first you got to freeze. Good. Let's do that again. As fast as you can. Come on, good. Freeze. Last one, come on. All the way, you can see the starting line. All the way to the end, all the way to the end, all the way to the end. Freeze. Excellent job. Good work. We're gonna work on that front and then lateral raise. Good, all right, so just flowing up to the front. You can keep it nice and short if you need to also, and you can take away tension by bending your elbow. Your range of motion can also be a little smaller also. That means that we don't come all the way up to the shoulder, but maybe we come right here and then back down. Let's work on that front to lateral raise in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Back down, out to the side. Good, and down. Up to the front, and down, out to the side. Up and down. Good, to the front. Bring it up and down. Perfect. Out to the side and down. To the front. Up. You're halfway. Good. Out to the side. We're going to have 3 more. Just like that. Bring it up and down. Out to the side and down. To the front, here we go. Up, and down, out to the side, up, and down. Last one, up, and down, out to the side, up, and down. Good, shake it out. Feels good. Body's nice and warm, working hard. Great job. All right, obliques are next. So what we're gonna do is go to the side and pick it up. Good. We're bending over to grab something and picking it up. You should feel that stretch on the outside and the contraction or the muscles working hard on the inside to squeeze together. Good. Switching side to side. The last cue I have for you here is to make sure that you have great posture the whole time. So don't let those shoulders fold forward. Keep them right here. And up. Good. Down. And up. 4 more each side. Down. And up. Other side. Down. And up. Good. 3 more. Shoulders back. Down. And up. 2 more. Can you reach down there? How far can you get it? Grab it. Good. Last one. And up. Other side. Down. And up. Good. Okay. We're going to go to standing one last time. So everything that we just did, excuse me, can still be performed in your chair, or you're going to stand up with me, but first, sit to stance. All right. We've got 7 this time. Yeah, you got this. I know it. All right, remember how your modifications work? I just need you to push from the floor. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Standing up nice and tall. If you felt strong in that first set, what I'd love for you to do is try something a little different. Maybe you try one with your hands across the chest. If you were already there, maybe you try one with your arms slightly overhead, right here, and push. Good, that's number 4. 3 more, or we can come all the way up. Good. 2 more, or we're here. Great job. Last one, right here. We're gonna stay standing, or you're more than welcome to sit down and perform those exercises in your chair like we just did. All right, I'm going behind my chair so that I can have, excuse me, something to hold on to. I need to get some water. Everybody else, go ahead and get some water. There we go. All right, so our first one was, remember, fast feet with a freeze. This time, it's going to be fast feet with a squat. So your squat can be just a mini squat here, or you can pretend like you're sitting down back in that chair, okay? We're gonna start with the fast feet, and then we'll move on to those front and lateral raises. Everybody ready? All right, here we go. Countdown is on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fast feet. Just getting those toes off the ground. Come on, bring out that inner athlete. There you go. Yes, you can. Perfect. Now, do me a favor. Give me a squat. Okay? Fast feet. Good. Picking up those toes, or maybe you're just here in a march. That works too. Give me that squat. Good. Moving it, moving it. Good job. And squat. Or you freeze in your chair. Come back up. Last one. Let's go. You see that ribbon to the end in 3, 2, 1, and freeze or squat. Excellent. Okay. Now we're gonna move into those front to lateral raises. You have 8 total. You're standing up nice and tall here, or you're sitting in your chair, and we're just gonna bring those hands up to the front, back down. Now out to the side, out, and in. Good, up to the front, and down, out to the side. How can we make this just a little bit more challenging? We go into that tandem stance, okay? If you'd like, bring it to the front, and down. Now bring it out. Good, working on your balance here, moving your arms away from your body makes it a little bit more challenging. And there's no change without a challenge, right? Bring it up. And down. Out to the side. You're already halfway. Excuse me. Up. And down. Out to the side. Up. And down. 3 more to the front. And out to the side. Good. Lift. Only the shoulder height to the front. And down. Good. To the side. We really want to engage that shoulder. Strong upper body. Down. Out to the side. And you've got 1 more. Bring it up. Down. Out to the side. Out. And down. Good. All right. Standing. Reset those feet for me. Standing. I'm going to move side to side here. But what I want to do is make sure if I was in that tandem stance, I'm going to the other side. And if you're seated, you're going to really embrace that core and sit up nice and tall. All right, we're going to drop down to the left, going down to pick something up, but keeping our shoulders back nice and tall. Seated or standing. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. You're going to reach. Other side. Reach. Good. That's 4. Reach. Should be challenging your balance a little bit if you're in this tandem stance. If not, you are standing up nice and tall right here. Good. Let's go. 2 more each side. 1. And 2. Good. Shake it out. Nice work. Let's go back to our chair because we have already made it to the end. Oh, good job. So glad you showed up today. Now let's make sure that we stretch all the muscles that you worked so hard. Bringing that left arm across your body. Pull it in tight to your chest. Almost like you're giving yourself a hug. If you can reach around there and give yourself a hug or a pat, that's good. You did a great job. Making sure that you got some kind of movement in your day. It's the best way to spend your day. We switch to the other side. Bringing it across. You should really feel a good stretch right here on the outside and the front side of that arm. Now do me a favor and reach to me. This time we can hold it a little longer because our body is nice and warm. Stretching or this cool down and your warm up is one of the most important parts of your workout. I really want you to make sure that you're taking care of lubricating the joints in the beginning of your workout, before you work hard, and then also making sure that you're loving your body at the end because of all the hard work that it just did. And that's by stretching out all of the muscles that you just worked so hard and putting the love back into your body. Good. Let's go ahead and lift, stretch out your right leg, and I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to reach for my knee or my shin if I can go a little further, or down to my toe. Wherever it is, just making sure that you're pushing your chest forward, getting that hinge in your hips. Hold it here for me. You should feel a nice stretch through the back side of your leg. Good, go ahead and bring that in. Now with the same leg, I want to put your ankle on top of your knee, and you're gonna get a IT band stretch here. If you're unable to lift your ankle up on top of your knee, then you're just gonna cross it over that stabilizing leg, that leg that stays on the ground, and you're still gonna feel a great stretch right here on the outside of your leg. From here, I want you to push in and have a great stretch right there. Big deep breaths. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Let's kick out that left leg nice and long. Same thing. I'm going to take the opposite hand and reach towards the knee, my shin, or my toe, and I'm going to hold, pushing my chest forward so that I can feel a deep stretch on the back side of those legs. 3, 2, job. Going to that hip, we're gonna put the foot on top of or cross over the foot that's staying on the ground. Or if you're able, you're gonna pull that ankle up to the top, and then I want you to push your chest down into the shin, that's your shin. Good, hold this stretch. You should feel a nice stretch on the outside right here. Good, come on back up to the top. Perfect, I want you to get some heel and some toes, stretching out those ankles. Counterclockwise with a twist through the ankle or a roll, and then clockwise. Let's make sure that we get the other side, clockwise with that ankle, and then you're gonna turn it back and go counterclockwise. Good. The last thing that I would like to do is get 3 big deep breaths, and we're gonna do that by standing up nice and tall or staying seated in your chair, and we're gonna take a big deep breath up to the top, and release, and again, big deep breath up to the top, and release, and your last one, big deep breath up, and release. Great job today. Thank you for joining.